Hello, welcome to Owl's Air Guns. Hey, today I wanted to do a real quick channel update. It's November 2025, only got 2 months left in the year. Obviously, we are going into the holiday season, very busy buying time, so we are going to come out with some buyer's guides, some helpful things like that to help you choose the right air gun for yourself or someone you might be buying for. Some other things that we have coming up before the end of the year. We are going to finish up our review on the Umarex TS68. Got the first part of that review out already, but we are going to go ahead and do accuracy testing, chronograph testing, final thoughts, that kind of thing. So look for that soon. Another project that I just started, I did have a viewer named Ben send in an Alder Crossman 1377 pneumatic pistol in. I believe it was their first air gun, and they found it and are wanting to get it back into service. So I did a quick unboxing, and I thought we would go through my diagnostic process and what I do on something like that to repairing all their air gun, find out what's wrong with it, and see if we can't get it back into service for Ben. I think he may have designs on handing it off to his child or something like that. So, yeah, hoping that we can help him out on that. Other things that are coming up. I have a project pistol that we started in the spring. It is a custom Crossman, started life as a 2240, or actually I think this frame was a 2240. And we were turning it into a high-powered custom 177 caliber. And I know I get comments sometimes, why would you want a 177 caliber pistol? I actually was doing this for people that live in states that restrict 22 caliber. My family lives in Illinois. I wasn't aware of those restrictions until I visited. And found out that in Illinois, 177 is an air gun, but 22 caliber requires some of the same ownership paperwork that a firearm does. Because of that, it's almost impossible to buy a 22 caliber air gun in the state of Illinois. Also, your online retailers like Amazon won't ship any air guns to Illinois as a result of it. Some other online purveyors are a little better about it. They either have exclusions on the 22s or know to check the paperwork or that kind of thing. But I did it to really show what can be done with 177 caliber in terms of enhancing the power, making it suitable for perhaps some light pesting or even some small game hunting. And wanted to continue that on. Now, that thing ran into a slowdown. I've been having some problems with the breech that I used. And I take this to not be a reflection on the breech or that product. I've abused this product in many ways. And, at this point, I've got an air leak that I think is related to a crack in the breech. And basically, rather than spending more time on that, I decided to go with the second choice breech. When we started the project, we let the viewers vote on which breech we would use. One that was number 2 was the Crossman steel breech. I actually used the one I had for a different gun, different project, but I have an old Crossman steel breech that had been very much neglected. It had a lot of corrosion, a lot of rust, that kind of thing on it. The bluing was all messed up. So I started refinishing it. And this is where it is today. It's in the white, as we say, but looking much better and is quite usable. So I'm going to swap that breech in and go ahead and get this project back online. I may leave it in the white for the moment because I'm not sure. We may want to finish the pistol with something a little more exciting than the standard finish. Maybe we'll polish the barrel, maybe even the frame. Interested in your suggestions. What you'd like to think of or to see on a finish for our custom 177 caliber Crossman high-powered CO2 air gun. So let me know your thoughts there. You will see more of this pistol. I apologize for the slowdown. We will get this project back on track. The other thing, I have been traveling back and forth between the two facilities and came across another custom project that I had started, got shelved at the Oregon shop, and just dug it out again. Now, I slapped an AGM suppressor on it because I am shooting indoors. This is a very cool Crossman build I've been doing. Obviously, it is a 2240 CO2 gun. This has one of the cool AGM forearms on it. Also an AGM moderator right now, although I do think that's going to be replaced. Got some really exciting suppressors, moderators, and from a company called Airgun Capital. Had to request one of their adapters because this barrel is not threaded, and the moderators they sent me are 1/2 inch by 20, standard airgun thread. So when that adapter arrives, I am going to try out their moderator on this pistol and some of the other custom Crossmans I have. In addition to a PCP, I was thinking we will put it on the Jet 1, which my Jet 1 is equipped with a 1/2 by 20 adapter. And normally I run a Donnie FL Tonto on that. I like that setup very much and thought that the Airgun Capital looked like a nice alternative to that. So we'll try it on the PCP. We'll try it on these guns. They sent me an insert to adapt it to 177 caliber, so I wanted to try it on both the 177 Crossman and the this one's actually the 22 caliber, and on the 177 custom gun that we have on the project right now. So we will go ahead and wrap up these two custom guns before the end of the year here. So yeah, watch for that. And also watch for the Airgun Capital suppressors. Really looking forward to those. Another thing that I want to get done within the next couple of weeks here, I have been very impressed with two of the BB guns that I've reviewed recently. One of them is an absolute darling. Well, they both are actually. This is the Daisy Woodland Trail Model 1999. And the cool part about the Woodland Trail comes with a neat green synthetic stock, the red trigger and barrel band, but more significantly, in addition to its standard iron sights, the notch rear and the fiber optic front post, it also ships with a pick rail installed. We do have a fairly long Picatinny rail about the receiver here. Obviously, I've used mine to mount a Feyachi dot sight. These things are less than $30 from a number of vendors, and they work really well as a red-green multi-reticle dot sight. So I put it on this rifle. This rifle was an absolute tack driver, as were the other model 1999s from Daisy that I tried. Tend to be very accurate BB guns. Put this on there, and I believe it's the most accurate BB gun I've ever shot. Now, I don't have one of the 499s. Want to check that out next year. But extremely accurate. And power's good on it. Performance is good. Super like this BB gun. And I had another one that was really a surprise to me when we reviewed the Winchester Model 12 BB gun, and this is actually produced by Daisy. It does have a plastic receiver and barrel shroud, but does have wooden stock and wooden forearm. This thing performed way beyond my expectations. Shoots harder than the average daisy. Accuracy is outstanding. And I'm going to do a shoot off, much like we did between the Model 25 and the Daisy Red Ryder. Going to do a shoot off between the two of these rifles, do some accuracy with both of them, can cutting, perhaps a mad minute, and really try and decide which one of these I like the best. So yeah, look forward to the shootout. If you're interested, the Model 12, the Winchester Model 12 is only available on the Daisy website. I've not seen this in any retailers or online. They had an earlier version with the plastic stock that some people had problems with. This revised version, and they don't call it a Gen 2 or anything, but you can tell by the wood stock. The later version, and the only one that I've owned, has not had any of the problems that were described by some reviewers on the earlier one. So we're going to do a shoot-off between these two, finish up those custom pistols, finish the review on the Umarex, the TS-68 short-barreled shotgun, and also we're going to go ahead and see if we can't get Ben's gun back into service. Now, that's everything that's scheduled right now, that and the Airgun Capital and reviewing their suppressors. But I'm sure we'll have some other things come out before the end of the year, including some of those buyer guides that I talked about. So that's your update for Owl's Airguns for the remaining part of 2025. Hey, thanks for sticking with me to the end. I really appreciate it. If you're not a subscriber, please consider subscribing. Hey, a like or a comment always helps out the channel. And maybe you want to think about becoming a member. Members have special privileges like viewing early videos. Also, they have access to some videos that are not available generally. And it really helps out the channel a great deal. Memberships start as low as 99 cents a month. So, yeah, please consider that. Hey, thanks a lot for your time. I appreciate it. And as always, I look forward to seeing you on the next one. Take care.